If you want to be a wildly successful speaker, trainer, have your own business, do you need to have a new book come out every year or two? Do you need this constant stream of new content and new books? The answer is it just depends. Certainly there are some speakers like that. And it's constant new stuff. Brian Tracy has come out with 70 books. Diana Bohr, hundreds of books at this point. So there certainly are people who are successful speakers, subject matter experts, have their own businesses, and are constantly churning out books. My question to you is, look at your industry. What are you trying to do? If you see yourself primarily as an author, you're the next J.K. Rowling, then yeah, write a new book every year or two. Focus your energies on that. However, if your focus is really on some aspect of professional services, professional training, some other form of expert negotiation, look at what your competitors are doing who are already really successful. I look at my own industry, for example. The most successful media trainer I had ever heard of before I really got in, who's still in the business, wildly successful, fabulously wealthy, tremendous influence, never written a single book. Why? Because he's so busy with people paying him $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 a day, and he's booked 7 days a week sometimes. So books, or not having books, obviously has not slowed down his career. I look at my other niche, public speaking, and I look at the biggest competitors I see. Dale Carnegie. Well, Dale Carnegie did write a book about public speaking about 100 years ago. And the Dale Carnegie organization really doesn't put out any new books on public speaking. They may be redoing one, and Dale Carnegie's book on public speaking is still a good book. A few dated things, but still, most of the advice is great. But it's one book in 100 years. Now, I've written half a dozen books, but I've decided for myself, that's not my primary means of marketing myself and getting new clients and new customers. The American Management Association is another one of my competitors in the public presentation training space. They don't write books. They do publish other experts, but they don't have any on-staff trainers writing books for them in their name at all, and yet they're doing, by my estimate, tens of millions of dollars of training, a lot of it in the public speaking training space. So my two biggest competitors in the public speaking space have, between the two of them, come up with one new book in the last 100 years. That's not a knock on them. That's an analysis of my marketplace. Your marketplace is different. So you have to know what it is your customers, the people who you're really dealing with, your clients, what do they really care about? And you have to reach out to them in the most effective way. Since I teach people how to speak, I focus my energies more on videos like this because I can actually demonstrate how to speak. I focus on online video courses. I've only written half a dozen books, but I've produced more than 100 online courses because that's the medium that I find is most helpful for the people I'm trying to reach. I'm T.J. Walker. If you'd like to become a better speaker, please check out the information below. I have public workshops, private trainings, and online courses.